ginger.
Yes, fresh ginger.
What are we doing with this, Chef?
Today we're gonna make ginger marinade with our ingredients here. We've got some rice wine vinegar, we have some dark corn syrup, got a little lemon juice, some teriyaki, some sherry, obviously their ginger, a little bit of garlic over there. Then we're gonna take this lovely piece of pork right here, we're gonna clean this up, we're gonna do ginger marinated pork.
Now, on our shows, when you're presenting these big pieces of meat, are you expecting people at home to get these giant pieces of meat?
Well, actually, that's kind of what we would like to get people to do is you can buy this piece of meat a lot cheaper than having them process it for you. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to clean this up. You could take this back third, turn it into a roast. You can make some nice boneless pork chops out of the center. And then like what we're going to do is we're going to take this part, we're going to make nice marinated pork loin.
Pork chops and pork loin.
Yes. And pork roast.
Delish.
Yes. So actually, Trig, what you want to do is you're going to take your microplane, you're going to grate up your ginger, you're going to rough chop your garlic, go ahead and mix all these things together. In the meantime, I'm going to clean up this pork. With this pork, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clean all this fat off the top. Get a nice sharp boning knife. Pull the fat out of your way as you're going through. Cut down. Like I said, this is a cheaper way. It's a way to save yourself a little bit of money. Definitely a way to make, I don't know, good 4 or 5 meals out of one piece of protein here. There's where we're going to leave it at this pork. The bottom's nice and clean, and this was straight out of the package. There's not much to really do with that. Just cleaned up the top part. So basically what I'm going to do now is, like I said, is we could take this back end. We're going to take about maybe a little over the third of that. What you can do, go ahead and butterfly this. Not cutting all the way through. You fold it over. You wrap it with butcher's twine, and you've got yourself a nice little roast right there. If you want to clean out a little more of this, but
that looks awesome. That looks better than any roast I buy.
Well, a lot of the roasts that you buy, that's kind of what they're doing. If you're buying a center cut roast, that's what they're doing. And then, like I said, you can go ahead and cut out some nice chops out of this, boneless pork chops, which is kind of what we're just going to do. Is we're just going to take the rest of this and cut it out into nice little portions. See how nice that is, nice marbling through there. It'll be some good flavor. And this is an all natural pork right here. I'm going to be done way before you, so
sorry, Chef.
That's okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm coming in the home stretch here. Because look, garlic, liquids.
There you go. Another thing, why, if you wanted to, just coming into summer, cut these up into littler pieces, make some nice kebabs out of it. Stick some red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, maybe a mushroom on there. And you could actually use the same marinate everything together, cook it on your barbecue, serve with a little bit of rice. It's a beautiful thing.
So how much does a big loin like that cost if you're buying that at the King Soopers or something?
I would actually say if you have a Costco or a Sam's Club card, go in there. This right now is about $1.82 a pound. It might have jumped up to about $2 a pound, but if you bought all these portioned out like we have them here, about that roast, you're going to be paying probably maybe $1, anywhere from 75 cents to maybe $1.25 more a pound just to have them do that simple little bit of what I just did.
Wow.
So it's a huge savings. Like I said, you get to play with knives, if you like to play with knives. Butchering is one of my favorite things to do, so it's kind of fun. Okay, I think that's mixed up good. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take, 3 or 4 of these, and drop them in your marinade. You're going to go ahead and let these marinate probably a good couple hours. Do like 4 of them. Let those marinate for 4 hours. Like I said, we got our extras. Freeze these, same for a later date. And then how we're going to finish these is we're actually going to grill these ones. We're going to get some nice grill marks on it. With the grill, it's going to give it a nice smokiness to it. And I prefer pork. A lot of people like their pork well done. I like to keep it more on the medium side. Let's see a little bit of pink. It's okay to have that these days.
Thank you. I've been trying to eat my pork that way for years, and everybody's like, no, you're gonna get trichinosis.
Oh, that's something that hasn't happened in quite some time, so I think you're safe.
I love my pork medium.
Yeah,
Medium rare?
let's not go medium. No, don't go too raw, because you don't really want to eat the raw.
Okay.
Medium, it's going to cook it. It's going to cook most of the way through. There will be some heat. If you're eating rare or mid-rare, it's not going to be real warm in there. You're going to be eating some raw meat.
Okay. We're done for tonight. We're going to let this sit.
We're going to let that marinate. We're going to slap it onto the grill here in a little bit, and we'll do a nice plate presentation.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Chef. This is a great marinade, guys. Once you smell this marinade, it's going to be the only pork marinade you use because it's so pungent and ready to grill. So for this recipe and more, stop by thecliffhouse.com, and then make sure you stop by the YouTube channel and share those videos on Facebook with your friends so that we can keep bringing you delicious meals.